Good day, everybody. My name is Dan Alexandria, aka Danielle A. Guerrier. In my background, you can hear the alarm system going off. The purpose of that is the sounding of the alarm that melanated females are 3 to 4 times more likely to perish during childbirth than any other group. This audio is for a Mastery Journal, audio for my NMJMA program, Reflection Submission. Title, Sounding the Alarm. The loss of the American moms equals to the loss of the American family in many ways that may smell and look alike, but they are not alike. They are really not only a loss of flowers that smell good, but they are a loss of dreams, as illustrated by one of my photos in my Mastery Journal. Summary. According to Lens 2020, in 1974, humorist Irma Bombeck published a syndicated newspaper column that looms over the lives of American mothers, whether they've read it or not. It reads, "When God created mothers," Bombeck describes God making a mother with the help of an angel. "She has to be completely washable, but not plastic. Have 180 movable parts, all replaceable. God tells the angel, run on black coffee and leftovers. Have a lap that disappears when she stands up. A kiss that can cure anything from a broken leg to a disappointed love affair. And 6 pairs of hands." That is so true. Even as gender roles have shifted in the U.S., the expectation that the mother will be the parent primarily responsible for maintaining the household and taking care of the children no matter what else she has on her plate is still as true today as when Bomberg wrote her column. Never has this been clearer than using the pandemic and during her permanent absence due to death at the hands of medical malpractice, hate, disparity, lies, and euthanism that take her away in the first place from her family as she succumbs to one-parent homes where fathers are left to raise children who have become a part of an unstable system, including the medical field, which is filled with disparities, child care violence, and feels bent on keeping families apart, even until the deaths of so many melanated mothers, and quite frankly, almost any mother in America, and honestly in UK as well. 2 countries that are supposed to be some of the most sophisticated countries in the world. I've included several images in my audio report that are very, very alarming, just like the sound in the background. The father of these children, in one of the photos I put, allowed them to go to the mailbox every month to send off a letter of encouragement to a set of twins. Those twins attend the same online school as the father's children. Those twins lost their mom due to her attempts to give birth to their sibling who survived the birth while the mom did not survive. Another photo is where there are 4 sisters whose mom perished with their baby brother while giving birth, and their dad was arrested at the hospital 2 months earlier because he lashed out after overhearing the attending doctors joke about his wife's death since the hospital did not feel that his wife, a melanated mother who fought hard for the baby to stay alive and for her to stay alive for her own self, never gave up hope until the bitter end. Now the sisters are unhoused, and rather than go into a system where many of their friends have already gone, have already entered into a very, very dark world, they would rather be unhoused than to lose each other. The death of melanated moms while pregnant often leave dads a sole parent. They are parents of children who need both parents, because children with two actively involved parents are less likely to develop behavior problems. Children of divorced parents where there's only one parent staying in their lives are more likely to have trouble with grades, get involved with drugs or alcohol, and have mental health issues as well as legal problems, according to Goldsberry and Porce lawyers that said this alarming quote back in 2022. This month's class has been particularly insightful to me as I edge closer to my capstone presentation perfection and my graduation in a couple of months. My goal was to successfully and professionally complete all required assignments while refining my ability to build, enhance, and sharpen my online social media presence, build engagement, and actively distribute digital content that is truthful, entertaining, engaging, and heart-changing. Course expectations and experience. When I started this course, my expectations were a bit unclear, with my thinking this class would be an easy A. Rather, I learned that this class was on definitely one of the most difficult courses list. I actually, so far, have had a very difficult time. And as this class now has come to an end, I'm really glad that this class almost made me rethink my perception of a career in journalism and whether I should continue, as originally I thought that it would not be so difficult. Thus, I've learned from this course that I should know the basic skills of journalism: honesty, objectivity, transparency, and professionalism. They're really healthy traits for every journalism to possess as core values, and I definitely have learned it from this class. Especially one additional trait is timeliness, to be on time. That's not always easy, but it's always necessary. Also, I've learned to strengthen my journalism storytelling techniques more effectively via social media spaces, and to hopefully be able to connect with influencers that will give me a chance, who will give me the exposure that I need to become an icon, as well as a well-known name and brand in every American home. I'm so happy I took this course because I now have a better grip on how to make my posts interesting, factual, and earth-moving, especially when it comes to the family and the fact that melanated women perish at a quicker, more alarming rate during childbirth, after childbirth, and even once they get home. It's really scary. Again, it is alarming. Really, I hope that my research in this course will spring forth some solution to the reason as to why so many melanated mothers never make it home from the delivery room. And when they do make it home, if they do, many of them still perish. With this situation, I never thought that matters could get worse. However, over the last few days of effectuating the finalization of this assignment for this week, I found a message from the website of CDC that states, CDC's website is being modified to comply with President Trump's executive orders. What in the world does this mean? I just don't know. I am wondering about this. Now, I want to continue to learn the strength and unique features of different social media platforms. I want to be able to better understand the best ways to publish and distribute digital content on social media, for sure. I want to be able to engage with personal learning networks in meaningful ways with some of the best influencers who have my back and who will help me pass the word along, such as Janai Norman, Dr. Janai Norman, Judge Glenda Hatchett, Dr. Richie Rashad on the YouTube platform Indisputable. And there are a couple more actually people that I'm working with too. I was able to find from one of my students, peers in class, Tush Baby. I really fell in love with her. She's Melinda, known as Meg the Magic. And I want to align myself with her. Now, Meg or Melinda, she's not the Tush Baby founder, but she inspired me from Savannah's Post to find out more about the finders of Tush Baby, who give away carrying hip bags for babies. It's really wonderful. I want to be involved with give back to the community, not just in words, but in deeds as well. Now, looking back, I can confidently say that this course met all my expectations. I now feel more equipped to present stories in a way that resonates with my audience online. I've also learned how to optimize my content across multiple platforms, and I've learned how to engage and encourage myself and hopefully others in a professional and ethical manner. Now, my favorite content or assignment happened with doing the writing of my story about how many melanated women are perishing. That's because one of my main images involved Beyonce. She had tears in her eyes after finding out that she has experienced a pregnancy loss. It's so sad. Every time I look at her photo, I just want to cry myself. Now, this moment was incredibly moving because it showed that even a superstar, a beautiful woman, an icon who is loved by millions, shares a universal experience of grief and loss just like everybody else when it comes to the death of a child that was expected to be another superstar someday. It reminded me of how storytelling in social media can humanize celebrities and connect audiences on a deeply emotional level. This reinforced the importance of authenticity in journalism. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing with this word, but it really makes my story authentic, and it makes me want to connect more with my social media platform and engagement. Now, what I could have done better and why is that really and truly one thing that I wish I had done better this month was planning ahead for some of my assignments. Time management is always a challenge, I believe, for any journalism, especially when judging multiple projects. And I would have liked to have spent more time to refining my multimedia content before submission. Now, this is really something that I'm working on, and I will continue to work on. And I believe, even as a professional investigative journalism moving on, I will work on it as well. And I really want my content to not just meet expectations, but to exceed expectations in the terms of creativity and execution. Career preparation and my takeaways. This course has directly prepared me for the future career as a Christian investigative journalist, and it has helped me to develop my digital storytelling by teaching me how to strategically use social media to share impactful stories, effectively engage audiences through storytelling techniques, optimize multiple content for different digital platforms, ethically cross multimedia platforms for different digital platforms to meet influencers with unique techniques. I've also learned to optimize multiple content for different digital platforms, spreading the word, setting the alarm, letting everybody know that a movement has to come, change has to come to melanated women who simply want to give birth. I'm sure anybody who has an open mind would agree that something has to be done to make that change so that every woman, no matter who, no matter the color of her skin tone, can give birth to children and live in a way that the family can remain intact. Also, ethically, I learned to navigate online journalism spaces while maintaining professional standards as best I could. As I continue learning my crafts, I will also continue to grow because my NMJMA journey was exciting, and I'm really expecting myself to be able to apply these skills to my capstone project and beyond. My goal remains the same, which is to tell powerful, truth-driven stories that will make an impact, especially to melanated mothers. Thank you for watching my vlog, and if you'd like to know more information or read more of my work, be sure to check out my website, dandanalexandria.com. I'll see you during the next update. Thank you so much. Be blessed and be aware. We need your help to put some type of order into the birthing rights of melanated mothers. Bye for now, and have a very happy new year in 2025. Thank you.